Hey Capricorn, how are we today? Just doing our weekly readings. This week we are doing a little bit of everything kind of read. I will be pulling some cards for friends, family, love, general information. But we're starting off this week with answering a question for you. Okay, so if you do have a specific question in mind, hold on to that. If you don't have a specific question in mind, that is fine as well. I will be getting the answer that you need to hear, regardless of whether you know the question yet or not. Okay, so we'll see what comes out for you today. I am using the Angel Answers deck when we get into that. I do also have the Oracle of the Fairies, the True Love Oracle, and the Lenormand we're using to clarify and expand on these messages today. We have the Jester Lenormand. All right, so please like and comment and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I do really appreciate everybody's support. It does mean a lot to me, and when we get a few more followers, we will be able to run a new competition. So share it with a friend who may be interested, and hopefully we can get up there so that we can start running some more competitions for all you guys to win free readings. Okay, Capricorn, what is the answer that Capricorn needs? What is the answer that Capricorn needs, please? What is the answer that Capricorn needs? That was probably too many, so one more shuffle. What is the answer that Capricorn needs? Ooh, I like this for you, Capricorn. For myself too. Obviously, I'm a Capricorn. For everyone who is new to the channel, you're ready, Capricorn. You are ready. All right, so I feel like straight away, Capricorn, you've probably done a lot of work to get to this point where you're at right now, and for some reason, it's really reminding me of like the Emmy Award or something. So it's kind of like this achievement for you, Capricorn. And I feel like, you actually need to accept that. Accept that you have put in a lot of work to get to the point you're at right now. You have grown and matured, and guess what? You are ready. And accept it. Don't keep trying to push it under the rug that you have done so much work and that you do deserve to be at this point where you are ready. We're also seeing be assertive, which, be assertive with yourself that you are ready for this. You're ready for whatever it is, whatever you're trying to, whatever question you have in mind here, you are ready for the result you want. Be assertive. Be, you know what you want, and you know how you're going to get it. You know that you are going to get it. Okay, Capricorn. I'll go into a bit more detail here with the Lenormand, but there is a need for you to be assertive with you. I feel like with yourself more than anything. For some of you, you may need to be a little bit more assertive to people around you in order to have this question answered the way that you need it to be, depending on the question, of course, I suppose, but I'll have a look here. Okay, Capricorn, what is the answer that Capricorn needs, please? Ooh, Capricorn. On the bottom of the deck, we've got the flowers, okay, which is reciprocal energy, reciprocal give and take. So, if you're giving yourself, if you're ready to give your full attention to this question, it's ready to, give back to you as well. We do have the letter. Okay, I love this particular card, being that it's, is it the Braille? It's either Braille or Morse code. Obviously, I don't speak either of those. So, but I always think of it as Braille, and I'm like, I love seeing it represented in one of the decks here. You know, having those alternate forms of communication, whether it be Morse code or Braille. It's like, it's important to remember that they are forms of valid communication as well. You know, but it is communication, so it's all about, you know, any sort of communication, texting, calling, you know, emails, talking to someone online, talking in person, all that sort of stuff. So there is some sort of incoming communication. Okay, Capricorn, I feel like you're ready for this conversation. You're ready for this communication to hit, but you just do need to be aware that you need to be assertive during this. Don't allow this communication to push you too much one way or the other, that where you're being passive or aggressive in response to this communication. All right, so take it all on board, because it is going to probably be very emotional. All right, we do have the moon here, and the moon is yeah, it's the card of emotional sensitivities. So this communication, it's very likely that it is going to be close to your heart, and sort of maybe stir up some emotions for you. It may be a very emotional conversation. It may be a communication where somebody is communicating their emotions to you. I feel like the way that you react is very important here. The way that you react to this communication is very, very important. So, you know, make sure you clearly think through your responses. Don't just sort of react from emotion when it comes to this communication. Okay, Capricorn, be assertive with yourself and remind yourself, I can't just react, even if this communication makes me, you know, want to throw something, makes me want to, you know, jump with joy. It does either end of the scale here. You need to be assertive with yourself, that you kind of deadpan it until you clearly think through how you want to react here and what's the most assertive, you know, objective way to react here. So it's very interesting. It's trying to tell you to, you know, really listen to your intuition when it comes to this communication, but also to be very mindful of your reaction here. I'm just getting that very strongly coming through, that your reaction is important here. But you are ready for this communication. You're ready to be assertive about this and talk this through. I feel like for a lot of you, this is out and out a conversation with somebody. For a lot of you, I am getting that it's got to do with feelings being revealed to you, because we do also have the sun. Okay, and the sun brings things to light. So this communication, it's definitely leading you to learn something here. You know, it's like a revelation of some sort, whether it's and you know, a lot of you, it's an emotional revelation with that moon and the sun. But you know, the interesting thing is that the moon and the sun are very balanced. You know, we have feminine and masculine showing themselves balancing out. They're both that solar energy. You know, the moon and the sun, you know, that night and day. It's very balanced out here. And I do feel as though there's going to be some things being, you know, brought to light here that you maybe were not aware of. I do feel for some of you, your intuition already knows. Okay, so I do feel some of you already kind of know what's going on. It's just a matter of hearing it, you know. I kind of feel like for a couple of you, you know, that's why you're ready. I feel like for some of you, that's why you're ready for this conversation, because you already know this person's feelings about you, and you're just waiting for them to reveal that to you. So I do feel as though it's pretty ultimately pretty positive. But I'm just going to get one more to clarify that sun, because I'm so nosy. Like I said, I'm a Capricorn as well, but so it's a, you know, pays me good dividends to learn as much as I can about the Capricorn readings for my own personal reference. But clarify that sun energy. What is being revealed to Capricorn with this sun energy, please? I was getting two wanting to come out there. Okay, I had two wanting to come out here. So we've got the snake and the house. So the house is all about emotional, I'm linking it back to the moon, that it's emotional stability and security. You know, something that makes you feel like this is my home. This is home to me. A lot of you, this is a person, okay, straight up, that this is a person with feelings for you. We do have the snake energy there as well, which is physical intimacy. Someone wants to be physically intimate with you. Overall, there may be a lot of sexual desire between the two of you, and I'm getting that with that snake. But overall, there's a lot of passion and ambition and desire that comes through with the snake. And I am getting, once again, it's linking to that emotion of the moon, that I feel like for some of you, I feel like this person is trying to tell themselves that, oh, it's just physical desire that I've got for Capricorn, but there's emotional desire there as well. There's a lot of ambition connected to this. There's a lot of, I feel like they're deceiving themselves about how much you feel like home, how much you feel like the sun in their sky as well. It's kind of feeling a little bit like, I feel like you both feel like this way about each other, to be honest. That moon overall is happy. The sun overall is happiness. Okay, we do see with the moon overall we get beauty and luck, and then with the sun we get happiness and warmth. All right, so overall this is going to be something you're very happy with, I feel, Capricorn. It may just be a little bit of a shock to some of you, but be assertive with yourself to react in a very measured kind of way. I'm going to put those two clarifiers back in the deck, and then we'll move on to just a general for you. Bottom of the deck, the hidden energy, the ring, guys. Look at that. Like, you can't make this stuff up sometimes. It's crazy. All right, but what does Capricorn need to know right now? Important messages for Capricorn. Capricorn. We have celebration. All right. So for a lot of you, this is a specific event. It does say get ready to let your hair down and celebrate. It's time to go out to dance and play. An invitation could be on the way. So, the letter sometimes can talk about paperwork when it comes to communication as well. So we definitely may see a formal invitation arriving for some of you. Magical blessings. Whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings. The fairies say that you can bless others too. All right, so you just, celebration and blessings, like, if that's the most important things you need to know right now, Capricorn, I'm like, what can I say? Really, what can I say? I'll clarify that, of course, though. What does Capricorn need to know right now? What does Capricorn need to know right now? Firstly, we have the coffin. All right, so something has ended. I feel like for a lot of you, this is some sort of phase has ended. When we see that you're ready, coming through, whatever has been happening for you last year, the last few years, it's over and done with. All right, and Capricorn, you guys are in a really big cycle at the moment anyway. Like, it's this big 15-year karmic cycle that you've been in has totally just changed at the start of this. I think it was like the 11th or something, that got reset. You got started on a brand new cycle with all the astrological stuff. So that karmic cycle has been reset for you, Capricorn. So, I feel like for a lot of you, that's that big ending. Something, things that have held you back, that's all ending. You're closing the lid on that, all that negative stuff that used to be, and moving forward into brand new beginnings. The coffin really is a death and rebirth. Okay, so you've kind of killed off all that negativity, and you're rebirthing yourself into this brand new version of yourself. You're ready. All right. We do also see the heart. Okay, so for a lot of you, these blessings, this invitation, this new beginning from that coffin energy, it's all to do with love. Whether that be, the love within you, yourself, love in romantic sense. We will delve into that when we get to the romantic, plus the, platonic side of things. But, new beginnings in love, new beginnings in unconditional love in your life. It's what more can we ask for, really. We do also have the Capricorn card, the Mountain, coming out. And what I'm actually getting from this card, it is the card of obstacles and delays, but, we're Capricorn, so we're the ones who can climb these mountains and, really get to the top in no time, because it's all about hard work and perseverance, keep plugging away kind of energy. And being the Capricorn energy, we're very well versed in that already. So, obstacles are never really as big of a challenge when they come through in the Capricorn readings, just for that case alone. All right. It's just like in the tarot readings, when a Capricorn receives the Devil card, it's never usually as strong of a message as what it is for some of the other signs, when it comes to the negatives of the Devil card. When a Capricorn wields the Devil card, it's kind of, I've heard a few people say, Capricorn is one of the only signs that can take on the devil and win. All right. So, and that's why we're the devil in tarot. And that's why we're the mountain in lenormand, because we're one of the only people who can tackle that mountain and climb it, get to the top, and stroll on down the other side going, that mountain, that was nothing. So, got it under your belt there, Capricorn. But I do feel as though it's kind of also letting us know that, the things that you're perceiving as obstacles or delays, they're just giving you this opportunity to, keep on persevering and keep learning more about yourself until you have been ready. You are now ready. So I feel like for a lot of you, you're already up at the top of this mountain. But it just reminds us too, in this deck, you see the little ant at the front of the mountain. So it just reminds us that obstacles are all about perspective as well. You may be looking at these obstacles in your life going, oh my gosh, that's Mount Everest. How will I ever overcome that? But really, like, if you step back a little bit, you're like, oh, actually, just a little speed bump on the way. It's just this little anthill on the way. I can just step over it. It's no drama. And I feel like it's just talking about perspective here, Capricorn, to remind you that, even if things seem like a huge challenge, that, you're Capricorn. You got this. Okay. At the end of the day, it's only small speed bumps for you, Capricorn. It's not the be all and end all of the world. All right. So, you're ready to take these things on anyway. You're ready. All right. That first card just keeps shining over everything for you. That you're ready. You're ready to tackle anything that comes your way, Capricorn. Be assertive with yourself and know that you are ready. You can do this. Whatever this is for you, you got it. You got this. Okay. Okay, what does Capricorn need to know about friends and family? And sorry for talking so fast like that sometimes, but I do find that sometimes when the messages come out, like, I can't, it's kind of like I'm being used as like a portal to just spew all this talking out, and we'll worry about it after what I've said, after I've said it, sort of energy. Okay. Interesting. Capricorn, we've got that snake energy coming out for friends. So this person who may be revealing feelings to you may definitely be someone in your friends group, somebody that you consider a friend. You may have a very strong friendship of some sort with this person already. Okay, because we did see that, clarifying that sun energy up the top there. That also may talk about, someone may be revealing to you something about a friend who is not completely honest with you, being somehow deceitful to you, because the snake can talk about deceit. But, it was reading a bit differently up there in that sun clarification. But, there is this, for maybe just one of you, I do feel as though you are sort of cluing on to the fact that somebody is being a little bit deceitful when it comes to a friend around you. I don't feel as though it's like intentional deceit. I feel as though it's just like that maybe they're deceiving themselves about who they are, or it's like that deceit by omission kind of deceit. It's not like a huge going out of their way to deceive you and lie to you and all this stuff and betray you. No, it's not coming through as that at all. It is mostly just coming through as, once again, that it's linking back to that sun energy that for a lot of you, that this person that's revealing these emotions to you may be somebody you're very linked with in a friendship kind of way. as well. So even if it's someone romantically, there's going to be a strong friendship between you and this person as well, I feel. Family, we do have the flowers. So reciprocal give and take. All right, you get as much out of this as what you put in. Time, love, energy. With the flowers there, you may be getting some sort of reward for all your hard efforts, gifts being given to you. It is, Capricorn season sort of only just ending. So you may have received a lot of gifts lately from friends, from family, I should say. But very reciprocal, loving kind of energy, giving as much as you're getting from the family there, and kind of like that reward for all your hard efforts too. I feel for a lot of you, when it comes to your family, you've put in a lot of time, love, energy, and you're receiving that back tenfold kind of vibe. And a reminder too that you only get as much as you put in. So that if you are aware that you haven't been giving as much as what you've been receiving from your family, it is a bit of a reminder that you need to give in time, love, energy to receive that in return. You need to give back what you're getting. Okay, so just make sure it's reciprocal, and it's all lovely though. All right, Capricorn, let's have a look at romantic love. Just saw a little spider. It's only a teeny tiny baby one. Nothing to worry about. Like, it is Australia, so spiders be a part of life. Although I'm not going to lie, yesterday I did find a redback spider. So I had to kill that one because it was, somewhere where my son might accidentally go near it. And redbacks are pretty much the only spiders here in Australia that I actually give a ish about. We don't really get any concerns really with funnel webs where I'm at specifically. I've never really had dramas with funnel webs, to be honest. But redback spiders, I don't do redback spiders. Any other spider, fine, no drama. I'll even deal with, the big huntsman spiders. I don't care. Redback spiders, nah. No, I grew up on a farm, and I know how dangerous redbacks can be. I don't do redbacks. But other little tiny spiders, it was only like the size of my little pinky nail, so it can just run off. It'll get got later when because I've got the door shut at the moment because my son's home. I do have like a little plug-in pest control thing, and it usually keeps all the spiders out for me. So this guy will probably be evading, running off through the windows or something soon. Like I said, but it's a pretty brand new house, so I don't really get very many spiders inside. Anyway, I'm just babbling. Sorry, Capricorn. Romantic love for our Capricorns. Romantic love for Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know about romantic love? Ooh. Divine Masculine. Interesting. And the Intimacy card. I like that energy for you, Capricorn. The Divine Masculine. So, doesn't really matter what gender you are. I do feel that for a lot of you, this is you balancing out your own divine masculine within yourself, controlling those emotions. I feel like this is, once again, it's a reminder back to what we saw with that answer for you at the start here. This emotional stuff going on, this emotional communication going on here. If you're coming from that divine masculine, you're able to control your emotional reaction. And I feel like for a lot of you, this is a romantic situation. You're needing to be in control of the chaos a little bit here, finding your own power, your inner strength, being that boss we know you are, Capricorn, really embracing your divine masculine. But it also does let us know too, I am feeling for those of you who aren't currently in a connection, there is a divine masculine energy balancing out with you. So you're both kind of balancing out your divine energies at once, kind of thing. So it's kind of like you're balancing out your divine masculine and they're balancing out their divine feminine before you both sort of come into union and can balance each other nicely in those senses. So once again, though, regardless of gender, of sexual attraction here, because even if you're like me and you're in the position where you're a feminine, who is, you know, more likely to date masculine energy, they need to balance their feminine energy. If I've got a strong masculine energy, their divine feminine does need to be balanced in order to match my high masculine energy, because I do, me personally, I do have a high masculine energy for a feminine, you know. So and that is quite often the case with Capricorn anyway, because, you know, we are such a strong, powerful kind of sign. A lot of the Capricorn women are very strong with their masculine energy and very powerful, you know, that boss bish kind of vibe, you know. Regardless of whether you're male or female, Capricorn are pretty in control and you know, capable and all that sort of stuff. It kept intimidating and all that sort of thing. So very, very in control of our masculine energy to start with. So just sort of I just feel like, yeah, just balancing that masculine energy out just within yourself, but then also with a divine feminine energy in somebody else as well. So, you know, once again, totally disregarding genders or anything like that. Also, the intimacy card here, Capricorn, you can kind of see we've got all up the back here, we've got candles burning, and then they're laying in this bathtub full of water. Okay, in symbology and the lenormand, it's very, very important to remember that, you know, the flames burning behind them here, burning brightly. There's multiple flames, so it's burning very brightly. Passion, desire, that heat between these two. They're laying in a pool of emotion. All right, the water represents emotion. So, you know, intimacy is the combining of both passion and emotion. You know, so I'm getting thrown straight back to where we were with your answer here, Capricorn, when I was talking about that moon and sun energy, and the snake was clarifying that, and so we were seeing that passion, but we're also seeing the emotion coming through, and that's what we're getting here is somebody, you know, for those of you where this is somebody else, you know, meeting your divine masculine, they're meeting you with intimacy, with emotional and physical intimacy. They're meeting you halfway kind of thing with that, and balancing out and giving you what you need on an intimate, emotional level. Super interesting. So for those of you who aren't in a connection, you're going to have an offer on the table very, very soon. Clarify what Capricorn needs to know in regard to romantic love, please. Romantic love for Capricorn. The crossroad. A choice, a decision you're making, the path that you're following toward a relationship, a commitment. Okay, choosing. Some of you may have multiple options. You may be choosing between two different people or more. I am there's 3 hands on that sign, so maybe 3 options for you. A choice being made about a commitment. Do we start a new chapter? We have the book there as well. Do we start a new chapter? Do I start this new chapter with this person? And the way that I just worded that then too, and I did notice before, we had the silver waterfall on the bottom, which can talk about reconciliation type energy. So for some of you, this may be choosing this commitment. Can we start a new chapter with this person? So for some of you, this may be someone you already have been connected to. Starting new chapters in romantic love. Moving on to the next page. getting all the information you need in regard to this choice and moving ahead with the path that you want to. I feel like you're the one in the decision-making boots here, Capricorn, as to where this is going, what path you're taking with commitments and relationships. You're choosing whether you're wanting to, slam that book closed, or whether you're wanting to start a brand new chapter, start a brand new book completely, introduce new characters, kill them off. Up to you. The choice is yours, Capricorn. You may have, like I said, multiple choices here. You may be getting multiple offers on the table in regard to romantic love. Wow, awesome. I love it, Capricorn. Let me know in the comments if that resonated for you. You're more than welcome to check other placements, of course, as well. But hopefully I'll see you all again soon, and hopefully we'll all have some really good news coming through with all this stuff very, very soon.